Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Tell Talk Tuesday. Did you know that President Joe Biden issued a proclamation declaring September 18th through 24th National Minority Enterprise Week? And I'm so excited to tell you why that means the world to me. So as a certified minority and woman-owned business in the state of Georgia, this means everything to me. I can only speak for myself right now, so I am going to just talk about my perspectives as a minority-owned business and what this proclamation means to me. But Black women are doing their thing when it comes to business right now. Black women-owned businesses grew by 67% from 2007 to 2019, which I think is amazing. Of the 12 million women-owned businesses that we have here in the United States, a third of those are Black-owned. We are the fastest growing group. And because my firm specializes in organizational development, I wanted to share 5 reasons why I believe that we're growing in this space at this remarkable rate. And then I want to talk about later on in the series how you can support minority-owned firms, Black-owned firms, women-owned firms, and why it's so important for us to continue supporting businesses that's been traditionally, left to the side or not have proper funding or support. And so I'm going to give you for a little perspective about why I decided to go into entrepreneurship full-time. I decided to leave my job and focus on my business, which I never thought that I would do, because I was one of those strange people that actually love what I did for a living, actually loved my job, but I didn't like the culture. So we're going to talk about reason 1, toxic work culture. Sometimes, and I know people are like buzzing about like quiet quitting right now, and that's like the big conversation. But in my experience as a Black woman, I've quiet quit before. And what does that mean? I call it boundaries, but I guess corporations have found another way to label it. What it means is that I would suggest strategies for improvement. I would suggest strategies that I thought were unique, innovative, and I would be passionate about it, and I would just be ignored. And it only takes a couple of those experiences or experience being marginalized for you to say, you know what, maybe they don't value my perspective. And sometimes I don't know why corporations don't value women or my perspective. It could be that I'm a woman, could it be that I'm a minority, whatever the case may be. Just feeling that I didn't have a safe space to do the work that I was passionate about, and that there were other places that were welcoming and wanted to do that type of work. So that's reason number 1 why I think this field is growing. Reason number 2, wanting to have growth opportunities, wanting to increase your wealth and earning potential, wanting to be able to wake up every day and decide what contracts you're going to go after, who you get to work with, if you want to experience some of the same fast-paced environments that you did at your corporate job, or if you want to have a different beat. And I think that's really important for women-owned businesses, and for me as a Black-owned, woman-owned business, being able to control my own growth opportunities. Reason number 3, flexibility. Being able to work where and how I want is super important to me. And I think it's important to a lot of women-owned business owners, especially those of us who have families, friends, communities that we want to spend time with. And we don't want to feel that our job is our only community. It can be an extension of who we are, but I definitely find fulfillment in hanging out with my friends, hanging out with my family, nurturing those relationships, and having a business and being able to take a call when I'm visiting my family in Haiti, or, take a call whenever I am out of state. That means the world to me. Reason number 4, passion. And this probably should be my reason number 1. Being passionate about what you do and having people who believe in you so much so that they want to work for you, they want to grow with you, they want to see you win. And sometimes you don't have that in a traditional workspace. Sometimes you just don't have the support, the network to foster those creative thoughts, for people to go after the things that they're really passionate about in the workplace. Sometimes those they're silenced. Those voices are silenced in the workplace, and having an environment where you can be passionate all the time is always a plus for me. Not having your voice silenced. I heard the other day in training that people are talking about quiet quitting, and someone said, well, nobody talks about like quiet firing. Being a woman in a business and having your voice silenced, or not being able to move up as fast as males are, because people have preconceived notions of what leadership looks like, and usually it's not, in my case, a Black woman. And so having those spaces where I can be passionate is really important. Having places where people value and think that the way I think and what I bring to the table is equally valuable. And lastly, it's easier to move up. So I promoted myself from solopreneur to CEO in 2 seconds, which would have taken forever in a corporate job, to move up to the C-suite. I mean, we can do the math, we can do the numbers and see how many people look like me in C-suite positions. And not only am I able to move up quickly and gain this wealth of knowledge that allows me to provide for my family, but to provide for others, to build a diverse team, to look at my team and look at their contributions and see where is it that I can promote, how can I support their personal growth plans, and how do I have a chance to create inclusive spaces, especially the types of spaces that I wanted as an employee. So I hope this week is important to you. I hope you are celebrating it. If you are a disenfranchised business, if you are a minority enterprise, I hope you're celebrating this week. And stay tuned for our next session where we'll talk about how you can support minority-owned businesses. Thank you.